Nice today. Like your outfit too.
Thank you, man.
Okay. First of all, I do just want to touch on that players-only meeting. It's kind of a rare thing for college programs to have a players-only meeting. But how do you feel like the team has responded since then?
We've had really 2 hard practices, and everybody's been pushing each other, yelling at each other more. So, I mean, it's kind of cutthroat right now. I mean, people's like really on edge, and it just helped us. We've been practicing really hard.
Do you feel like having cutthroat practices can be good for you guys though to get back onto the winning track?
Definitely. I feel like that's how it is at like Alabama. Coach Saban is definitely A-level. So I feel like it's really like everybody's on edge all the time, and they just really want to perform well. So if we can create that kind of environment here, it can help us.
Were you one of the guys that stepped up and talked during the meeting?
No, definitely not.
Did it have a personal impact for you though?
Definitely, you guys sit there and listen and like reflect on what they said and look in the mirror and see what you can do to help. So I feel like I performed a lot better this weekend, and cover my guy, just do what I can do to help.
Yeah. Was it mostly the seniors that were talking? Okay.
Washington State obviously has the air raid. How do you guys prepare for an offense like that?
A lot of studying, a lot of film watching. Going back a couple years, even to 2 years ago, and just making sure we understand the system. It's not just one guy or 2 guys. They have a system, so you got to understand that what they want to do and try to take it away and give them something else, and then try to rally up to that.
Talking with some of the other guys, last year's loss to Washington State here at home hurt. How much is that motivation for you guys this year?
It still haunts us. Coach Neal says he still wakes up at 3 in the morning, thinks about that 30-17. So he brings it up every day thus far, multiple times a day. So we just prepare for it and try to help him out so he can be on ease because he's really tripping right now. So we got to calm everybody down.
What's it like having David Yost? Obviously, he's on the offensive side of the ball, but having him, been a passing coordinator at Washington State, how has he kind of tuned you guys into what they do a little bit more?
He helped us a lot with like certain receivers and personnel, which routes they run. Like certain receivers run certain routes and things like that. So it's kind of helped us to be alert for certain things by certain people.
What can you say about Troy Dye? 4 games done so far. I mean, it's been kind of a beast, but what have you seen from him?
It's just what we get in practice. He plays hard, and I'm not shocked. That he makes the plays he makes. I expect him to make those plays, and they expect me to make certain plays. So we just hold each other to that standard.
He transitioned from safety to linebacker this year. Has his early success kind of surprised you at all, knowing that he changed positions?
He's been a lot of since he's been here. But
in high school. Yeah.
No, because it's kind of like playing nickel. The position plays kind of like nickel, so it's kind of just like a bigger safety. So no, it's the same.
What are you expecting out of the Washington State atmosphere?
Last time we went, it was pretty. Heard the student section's wild. They say a few wild things, and I'm looking forward to it. I perform better in that type of environment anyway, so I'm looking forward to it.
Is it more wild than Austin?
The students talk crazy. They ain't got no home training. They talk crazy.
You ever get any beer poured on your head or anything?
No, but I seen some nacho cheese fly down one time, and I said, didn't dodge it. So that was cool.
Thanks, Arrion.
Thanks, Arrion.